same one. So I'm sticking with this one because this one's fucking great. So
excellent,
I have
because
it.
we're at a rolling start right now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Got me. What a dickhead!
This is live from the Man Cave.
I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. It's
live from the Man Cave. Your favorite podcast, doing our special series where we basically play video games with each other, and that's why we call it Ready Player 2. This particular game we're featuring is a continuation of the one we were playing before, Life is Strange, except that we're doing the Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, which is like a it's a standalone game that happens in between the middle of the game, if that makes any sense. Craig Mack will explain it in a second, but before we get to that, let's quickly talk about, we're always drinking something, man, while we're playing these games, because they're basically an excuse for us to do that, because we got issues. You want to talk about the beer? So, real fast, we just discovered this shit, thanks to our man Proudstar, fan caver Proudstar, cool dude, and he was like, hey, who the fuck you talking to, Serious Jess? Well, my rookie co-host here, who hasn't been doing podcasts for 11 or 12 years already. Right?
No, fuck that. No. I've been doing it for like 15 fucking years. I brought you on fucking board, and I still, for some reason, don't know how to hit the button that says, hey, motherfucker, it'd be super cool if people could hear what you were saying. Yep. So, thank you, Proudstar, for letting us know that nobody could fucking hear me at all when we were like fucking 25 minutes in. So,
so before you listen to this, this is, before you get to this episode, we've done episode 1 of Life is Strange 2, and this game relates to that. So episode 1 part A, you will hear Craig Mack on that one, but apparently back when he got his PS5 and didn't switch allow voice to be shared, there's a whole episode 1 part B where it's just me sounding like I'm talking to myself. So good times, but at least there's a video game going on in the background if you want to go back and listen to that. All good. So now we're here.
To be clear, most of the time, Jess thinks he's just speaking to himself anyway, so it really doesn't matter. He's just like, oh, I also have a co-host, but it's all about Serious Jess. So
I talk to myself every day, all day anyway, so
exactly.
I have different characters, and that'll become relevant in about 5 minutes when we get this game going, too.
Exactly.
But,
all right, so
I'm basically Captain Spirit. Just so y'all know.
By the way, T-shirt. So I'm basically Captain Spirit on the back of the T-shirt. Live from the Man Cave. It's fucking dope, and I'm down with that.
Tell us again. Well, tell the rest of us what you're drinking, because you already told me, but nobody else can hear it.
I will. So the world doesn't know what Craig Mack was drinking, and you're about to find out. So, so again, I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna try to, fourth wall it and pretend that we didn't have this conversation. Right. Oscar Blues Brewery, which is based out of Longmont, Colorado, Brevard, North Carolina, and Austin, Texas. People mostly know them for Mama's Little Pill or Little Yellow Pills.
Dale's Pale Ale.
For also Dale's Pale Ale, and then for the one that we talked about last time was 1050. That's one of their biggest that's one of their biggest home run hitters. So they have an entire fucking hook that they have that's called the BA, right? So BA stands for barrel aged, and they do it by the year. So this is BA 21. So this has been aging for a year. BA 21, barrel aged 21. This is volume 6. So they do a bunch of these, and this one is, if you're playing at home, drink if you think that I'm going to like this one. This one is a 2021 Barrel Age Series Imperial Stout, aged in bourbon barrels with cacao, roasted peanuts, and peanut flour. And the correct answer is, I'm going to fucking like this one, because I've already had it, and it's fucking delicious. So this one is great. It is a 13.3% ABV. The incredible thing about this beer is that at 13.3%, I mean, you're getting up there. You're getting to the point where it's like you're probably feeling like you're going to get fucked up. But this is not. It's not that at all. Like, this one is very... It's like very drinkable. Can you taste the alcohol? Of course. Like, you're not like, oh, it's not a Bud Light. It's not that. But it's definitely amazing in that they have, bourbon and chocolate and peanuts, and all of that is very it's very reserved. It's on the back end of the flavor of the beer, which I think is so good because you could easily make this taste where you're like, oh fuck, like I'm getting kicked in the face with the bourbon, or the chocolate peanut butter is like it tastes too much like a Reese's Pieces or a peanut butter cup or whatever. But it's none of that. It's like it just tastes like a stout that has all that in the background. I highly recommend this one. I mean, if you can ever get a hold of, like I said, BA21 Volume 6, Oscar Blues, great beer, but this one's incredible. So I highly recommend it. I cannot, I literally have nothing bad to say about this. This is easily a 4 to me.
Bam, and then you got the little sound effect going on back there too. Dope.
There you go.
So the one good thing that came out of our false start is on the previous version of this, which a lot of y'all will never hear. I was drinking some shit I really did not like.
Yeah, it was a bummer. It was a bummer for me too. I was really upset.
And it came. I was drinking it because it came. I took a chance on it. There's an app called Tavour. All right, Tavour. Mac, if you could post that in the chat. And also, by the way, I don't know if you reposted our website, www.livemancave.com.
Yep.
Awesome. So you go to that website and find all things live from Man Cave. You'll find our podcasts, our other projects, all that other stuff. Ready Player 2 is our chance to play video games with each other and have our fan cavers who are in the Discord with us, which you could also join from the main site, join in and play along. So Tavour is an app that basically you put in your zip code and it gives you the opportunity to get beers that are not readily available or easy to find in your area. So this one that I'm about to drink, it's called Bourbon Barrel Raspberry Stout with vanilla beans. And that's like this.
Right? You stepped your game up this time. I like it.
And what's funny,
I'm glad I ruined the last fucking episode because this sounds great.
It sounds amazing, right? So like, and it's like it must be good because they put no thought at all into naming it, right? The shit is literally called Bourbon Barrel Raspberry Stout with vanilla beans. There's no fucking cool name to it at all, right?
Perfect. I like it. It's exactly what it fucking is. You know what you're getting.
It's by Hardywood Park Craft Brewery out of Richmond, Virginia. Supposedly, Tavor's description of it is decadent chocolate notes swirl alongside sweet and tangy raspberry for a sip that wouldn't be out of place on a 5-star dessert cart. Subtle taste of bourbon and wood spice on the back end, and a boozy 11.5 ABV. Smell on the bottle. Oh, you're getting those bourbon notes. You're getting the chocolate notes, absolutely, and the raspberry. All of that. Everything I just read out of that thing is exactly what I'm getting. And as I pour it, that's a nice chocolatey pour with a little, like maybe a half a finger's worth of head that came out of that just makes it look very like almost milkshakey.
Nice.
Very dark chocolate type of look. Oh, the smell is magnificent. So this is that's a balls on the table move from them to go, hey, well, Hardywood fucking brewer, and this is our Bourbon Barrel Raspberry Stout. You got a cool name for? No, fuck you. It's beer. It's really fucking good. Drink it. Oh, goddamn. Wait.
Tell me again. It's Hardywood Brewery. What's the name again?
Hardywood, all one word on that, Park Craft Brewery.
Gotcha.
Four words. And it's their Bourbon Barrel Raspberry Stout with vanilla beans. Okay, so now the smell was magnificent. Although now that it's so we talked about how smells change, man. I can't. We always say we're gonna do a quick one on the beer, right? But then when you start to get into it, it's like you can't. I gotta describe this. So out of the bottle, because you've told me how this works before, right? And like how pouring it into a glass kind of opens up the smell. So out of the bottle, the first thing that hits you is that like the stout with the bourbon, and then the raspberry comes in, and then the back end raspberry in that order with a little bit of the vanilla beans, right? Chocolate, raspberry. Wait, the stout, chocolate, raspberry, then the bourbon, and then a little bit of vanilla beans. That's how it hits you in that order. Now that it's widened into this glass, the raspberry is really taking over. Like it's heavy, right?
Really?
So then as I tasted it, my first sip, right? I'm doing it again. The stout with the chocolatey forefront, maybe even the vanilla beans and the bourbon. All of that hits me up front. I really like that. And then right behind it comes fucking aggressive-ass raspberry like the fucking Kool-Aid Man kicking down the fucking brick wall. So
and
now...
Is that good? Is that good?
No. They overdid that shit. Like, it's...
Shit.
So... There are things to like about this. Like, if you set this in front of me, I'm not going to, like, wrinkle my nose at it. But only because I'm being discerning for purposes of, you know, I think they went too heavy on the raspberry. And
right
now this is sitting at 3. With the opportunity to drop to less. 3 out of 5.
Wow. So it's not going to creep up. You don't think it's going to go up. It's only going to go down.
The raspberry's so strong. You know how we talked about, like, sometimes you'll have this beer that, like, oh, it tastes like a fucking Reese's peanut butter cup. But that peanut butter cup taste is so strong that after, like, you know, maybe like half the bottle or one bottle, if you try to drink any more, you're like, this is too much, man. This is like eating fucking...
You don't want it to taste like it's like a fucking Halloween candy.
Right. So at first you might be so excited that when it first hits you, you might be so excited. You're like, this is a 4 or 5, you know. And then you drink a lot more of it. And you're like, man, it was that for the first few sips, and I got to bring it down now to like a 3. Like this one, there's no way this is getting better. I'm not going to be like, there's a pile on more raspberry. No, this is, at best, this is going to stay a 3, meaning... Yeah, drink it. Fuck it. You won't regret drinking it.
Right.
But this is, you could skip this one if you wanted to, and like you wouldn't be worse off in your beer journey for missing this one. It's definitely not a 5. So a 2 would be like skip it just because it's like skip it at all times. If somebody offers it to you, say, what else you got? You know what I mean? But no, this is a 3 right now. This is like a, hey, thanks. This is all right. You know, it's not bad.
So full disclosure on the Oscar Blues BA21. Like I said, so this is where we get into like picking our battles, right? And like figuring out our beers. So one of the things for me, obviously loving peanut butter, loving chocolate, and loving bourbon barrel aged everything, right? I mean, if you listen to our show at all, you know that's a win for both of us. We are like usually going to. We give an extra point for that, right? Like we don't take away points because it's a bourbon barrel aged. We usually are like that's a bonus shot for that. So this one, when you mix all that shit together, this beer, the Oscar Blues, why I gave that the 4 is specifically, again, I've been having this for a little bit, you know, because of testicle difficulties. But like the whole issue with this one is that none of those flavors are overbearing, and that's where like what you're saying is it seems like the raspberry is overbearing, and it's kind of it's trying to push to the front of the line, and you're like, nah, bitch, like just fucking hang out with the rest of us. Just like it's a cool party. Don't be a dick and make it be about you. And the raspberry is trying to do that. Whereas on this one, like on the volume 6, none of them are trying to be a dick. None of them are pushing to the front. They're all just like letting it like be its own thing. Because even like the bourbon side can be a problem, right? If you push that too much, then you're like, it just tastes like bourbon. It tastes like bourbon that you just dumped a little bit of beer into, and that's not. Like,
well, you and I would probably still be cool. We'd be cool with that, but we wouldn't hate.
Honestly, I'd rather just have bourbon. Like I'd rather just pour bourbon. You know what I mean? If you're gonna put a little beer in my bourbon, I'd rather just have some bourbon. If you're gonna put a little bourbon in my beer, then I'm like, well, let me see how this goes. Like that's I'd rather you go that.
You're probably winning.
I'd rather you go that route. Right. You're going to win that fight 9 times out of 10 more than you're going to win the other fight. And so it seems like they got a little heavy with the raspberry.
So Proudstar says raspberry would sink to the bottom. Maybe it needs to settle a little. Okay. So maybe
that's a good point.
Well, because this is like maybe if that happens, I think this stays at a 3 for me because it's like really close to dropping to a 2 real soon. And then as I'm looking, it's funny. Now I'm looking at like Tavor. Normally, when they have beers on here, like they rate pretty well. Like this one is sitting at, after 9 total ratings, it's sitting at 2.11 in stars. And
really?
One person rated
on
Tavor. One person rated it a 0.25 and wrote absolutely horrible, worse than cough syrup.
Wow. That's why I fucking love Tabor, because people do not fucking pull punches. They don't fuck around.
Yo, this is like the balls on the table move, and everybody around the room is going, look at your small dick.
Right.
They fucked up with this.
Clearly clearly I chose a better beer is what we've learned tonight.
Absolutely.
This is not a big. Yeah. That's not a big dick move. This is just Craig's better than Jess.
I don't know. I just ordered shit off.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
You're the one that mentored me in this craft beer game. I got to give it up to you. So if that's the case, then that's probably the case. No shame in that. You're OG.
There's no shame in that game. There's no shame in that game. Now, this is great. I like this is why it's fun because honestly, and we talked about this actually in the last episode when you picked one that you like objectively disliked. This one you picked one thinking you would like it. And
dude, how do you miss on bourbon barrel raspberry stout? If I told with vanilla beans.
Everything you said, I was like, I'm buying this.
Right.
Like when you described it, I was like, I'm buying this sight unseen. Like I'm getting it. And that's what I kind of like about what we do on this show is like we don't just fucking, read off what the beer is about. We try it, right? And we tell you what we think. And every once in a while, like honestly, people might think that we're homers for a lot of our beers because, look, it's not that we love every beer. It's that normally we pick beers because we think we're going to like them, right? So it's the chicken before the egg type thing. It's that we pick the beers we think we're going to like, and usually we kind of know we're going to like, so we give good recommendations. That's where we're at this stage of our lives. But that one that you said, I would have said hands down, I probably would have liked that too. So knowing that, like, you tried it and knowing that you and I have very similar tastes in what we like you got it. Even when you were reading it, I was like, ooh, fuck yeah, man. I'm hopping on and looking for it. I was ready to buy it, and then you're like, nah, this shit is fucking a 3 at best. It's like, oh, fuck.
Bro, this is a lesson learned, though. But, like, it was... Yeah, because you had described to me really, like, that was what really stuck with me. It's like you described to me the big difference in bottle to glass and enjoying them differently. And when you allowed the smell to open up, like, it really revealed all the bad shit that was present. Normally it'll reveal good shit.
Hide.
Yeah.
The shit they hide in the bottle is it becomes aware in a glass, right? Because a bottle, you have that very small opening, so you chug that shit down and you don't get to smell it. And we all know, if you're listening to this, you probably know by now, smell is super important to taste, right? Like the way something smells impacts the way it tastes. And so the bottle hides a lot of that because that fucking tiny ass little fucking, spout doesn't allow a lot of that to fucking register. Whereas all of a sudden you dump that into a glass with a big open top, all of a sudden it hits you and you realize you're like, fuck, why do I not like this as much as I thought I did before? Well, hey, because it wasn't as good, and they fucked you on that. Like they fucking got you. It's a gotcha, and that's fine. It's
7 minutes later.
It's fun.
7 minutes later, no, it's a 2.
Really?
It's
that quickly?
Yeah. No, I've already had too much raspberry, and now we're wandering into the danger zone of me like going 1 now because because I'm starting to get annoyed that this should be good and they did this, they didn't bother naming it, and I paid for it off Tavor, and fucking $7 for this little fucking bottle, I think it was, which is actually not that expensive, but
right,
because it's still
still shout out to Tavor, because Tavor gives you, look, you're not going to like everything that you get from Tavor, but the beauty is you're going to get shit that you've never had, and you're going to refine your palate. And that's what it's all about. The whole idea is, it's like going to a restaurant and being like, hey, I don't know if I like this steak cooked this way, but the fact that they have the balls to cook it this way, I'm going to try it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to get it again. But the only way you're going to know what you like is by finding out what you don't like. And that's what beer is all about, right? Beer is this, it's an exploration of like and dislike. And so you have to decide what you don't like to really know what you do like. So every time you can check that box and be like, this shit was fucking not great, it means that you lean towards a direction that you know of what you do like. And that's where I think Tavor really comes into play, because they give you that option to, learn about the beer beforehand. You get to read about it and say, hey, does this sound like something I'm going to like? Let me check it out. And then if I don't like it, then I know, put that in the fucking pile of shit that I don't like. but now I know more than I would if I just walked into a liquor store and I just had to look at, a label and be like, well, the label looks cool. I guess I'm going to like it, which I'm not saying I don't do that all the time too. I do that all the fucking time. I'm like, that label looks dope. That looks like Batman. I'm going to buy that shit. Like, I do that shit all the time. But that's what Tavor is trying to do, is give you more information. And that's why I think it's fucking cool. So, all right,
we gotta get started on this game soon. So it's all good. I mean, I enjoyed the conversation, but I'm sure people are here to actually watch this game and us playing through the game as well too. Some quick shouts, by the way. So if you do, if Tavor is interesting to you, Craig, we have a. We have a code that you could put in. You get $10 off your first beer.
It's in there. It's in the room.
Oh, you already put it up there. Yep. All right, that's good.
It's 448-136. 448-136. That is the Tavor code. It's in the chat. If you are joining us via chat, you can check it out and use that code. And just tell them what that gets them.
$10 off your first crate. So the way it works is you take as many or as little. You don't just signing up for the app doesn't mean you have a minimum buy or anything like that. But whatever you buy, they stack your crate at the end of the month. They ship it to you all for $15. $10 pays for 2/3 of that, or it pays for your first beer, however you want to look at it. Right?
Can we give a shout out, by the way, to ProudStar?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Shout out to ProudStar. If you guys ever see Route 91 Dreamsicle Slushy, which, by the way, sounds delicious.
I think I ordered that. I think that's in my crate.
Nice. All right, because I am a big fan. I should actually go all the way back. So he did say Tyson's Knockout Weed is amazing. Those pre-rolls rock, which, by the way, thank you. ProudStar. That seems a bit outside of the realm of what we're talking about, but I like it. Thank you very much.
It's all good.
He said,
we've done weed in the shows before.
We have definitely. Welcome to the show. We are certainly all about weed of the show. Not just beers, ciders too. Harvest ordered in a while, but love Tavor. So, he has not. Sorry, not Harvest. Look at me, I'm fucking.
By the way, correction. I have not ordered 91. I had another orange smoothie.
He has not ordered in a while, but yeah. So this Dreamsicle Slushy, which I am a big fan of all of the slushy beers. I know there are plenty of brewers out there who hate it. They hate these slushies. They hate these, they just think they're doing them because they have to, but they would love to just keep making Pilsners and shit like that. But I'm a big fan, so I'm fine with it.
Good shit.
I am fine with saying it. And so Route 91 Dreamsicle Slushy, thank you very much, ProudStar. We will certainly, if we can check it out, either one of us, we will get it and make sure that we taste it and give a review on the site. So thank you very much, dude.
Tell us why we're about to play The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, which is technically a standalone game, but related to Life is Strange with Part 2, which we already started playing.
Yes. So, one of the coolest things that I have ever seen in the history of video games, and that's like a fucking big statement from Craig Mack, because I've been playing video games since I was like fucking 2. So, the whole way that this game came out was, we all played Life is Strange 1. That came out, everyone was like, that's pretty dope. Like, they got a really good vibe on, like, a bunch of high school kids going through some crazy-ass shit. Oh, what if we throw in fucking superpowers and all that shit? That would be cool. And then they teased that they were doing a Life is Strange 2. And then at E3, a couple years ago, I'm going to say maybe 4 or 5 years ago, like right before this game came out, so maybe everything gets a little bit weird because of fucking COVID, but let's say 4 years ago, they said they released the concept of, or they announced the concept of Life is Strange 2, but then said, hey, guess what? Starting today, you can download The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. It's this standalone little side story that you can play right now as you get ready for Life is Strange 2, which is coming out this summer or whatever, or, in like 3 months or whatever the timeline was. And everyone was like, oh, that's amazing. Holy shit. Like, nobody does that anymore because making video game or making to make like a demo is fucking super hard. It's super expensive. It takes time. Nobody does that. But on top of that, you're going to make a game. Well, they made this side game that then turned out to be super important and involved in the game itself. And we're about to find out how it's involved as we play this game. But it was a very cool way to tease a game while making a side game that's the length of an entire chapter of a Life is Strange, chapter in any other game, but they just like put it out for free and just said go for it and fucking enjoy, and you'll see what happens next. So that's where we are right now. So I'm pretty excited.
How good was my timing on that, right?
Yo, dude, you fucking clicked start at the perfect fucking moment. I like it, man. That was great.
Leading right in.
Well done. That's how we work together, man. I like this. I like this shit. All right, so let's see what happens. So again, I just want to throw out there how good they are. I said it before, but they're really good at developing time and space, right? Like their idea of being like, hey, we're not just going to tell you like shit's important. We're going to show you this is the world that this game takes place in. Like just by panning over the city and showing like, you can get an idea this is very rural. You can get an idea that this is very, it's in the middle of the winter. Like they're really good at fucking doing that, right? Don't you think?
Absolutely. And yeah, it's the graphics are purposefully limited to where they are. They didn't try to go too realistic, but the storytelling behind this is excellent.
Let me just give you a
Right.
hand.
It's kind of like Telltale, right? Like Telltale games were never, the graphics weren't the thing, it was the storytelling. And that's what this is all about.
Right now my controller is shaking.
Powers are about to happen. Here we go.
Oh, he's lifting it. He's lifting it.
That's fucking cool.
Oh, you little trickster fuck. He got me.
Did you just call him a trickster fuck?
Yeah.
I
thought he had powers, and it's the power of grabbing the back of the fucking spaceship.
No.
To everyone who's watching this, of course, Life is Strange is built upon people having powers, and the fact that they fucking fucked you with that's pretty good, right? That was a really good fucking gotcha moment, right?
Threw me for a loop.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you sound like my grandpa. Threw me for a loop.
This is a normal saying. I wasn't trying to be
Is it really, though?
Fly.
Is it really?
Good thing I have
I
one.
think so. All right, I don't want to cover up that very awesomely drawn
Mask or no mask?
face right there, so I'm gonna go with helmet.
All right, let's go with the helmet. By the way, I went with the other route.
Yep.
I went with mask because I'm a Batman fan, so I went with mask.
I want to.
So let's see.
He drew a helmet that he could ram people with, so I'm going to keep him light. I'm going to keep the armor light.
Again, I went the other route. I was like, let's make this motherfucker a badass, and you were like, what if we make him a big, punk?
I don't want to make him punk. I want to make him fast, like a Bruce Lee.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I like it. I like that this game lets you fucking choose your own kind of like perception of what a superhero is, which is great. It's like a very cool moment because they're leading off this game with like, what do you think is a superhero?
Beware.
You know what I mean? And how cool is that? And whether or not that means anything to the game, that actually part doesn't matter. But the important part is that, there we go. Look at your guy. He's all set to go.
He's going to battle Mantroid. Whatever Mantroid looks like. The awesome adventures of Captain Insano.
This is cool.
Oh, Captain
This is that's cool how they did a little bit, the title built into the real world. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's look at my advent calendar here. Christmas is coming up.
Thanks, Claire.
So I'm going to throw out this again to you, just so you know, and I said this in the last one as well. In Life is Strange, as you know, this world is very much built upon exploration. Sometimes we get into moments where, time is of the essence, and sometimes that's made apparent to you, and other times it's not. But normally, if you don't realize that time is of the essence, explore the world. That would be my only, I would throw that out to you, is just like enjoy the world and fucking walk around, check it out, put on capes when you can, and fucking enjoy it.
All
Okay.
Let's see what else
That's
we
a
got
good
over
start. But now it's time to build the rest of my
here. What
costume.
DVDs are these?
This is a perfect day to watch Frozen.
Frozen's a good one.
Last time Dad told me not to sing along so loud.
Frozen,
Thanks,
nice.
I think you caught your lunch in your web.
That's
There's
pretty cool
snow
that they
moves
actually
so
gave a
fast.
shout out to
He's
like
in one place.
him watching Frozen. That's because as parents, we've all
I'm just
gone
playing
through
ball
the
with my friends.
holy shit. How many times are we gonna watch Frozen?
Who am I gonna get on the walkie?
This is Chris to the Flying Fortress. Come in, come in.
That's pretty cool. So he's got like a little
Roger,
continuous
I'm
setup
here.
where he has to
I hope
every
so,
morning he's
Sky
got to
Pirate.
account for his watches his
What do you
perimeter.
see up there? Have you
Yep.
spotted Snowmancer? Not yet. It's hard because of the storm. This is perfect cover for a Snowmancer sneak attack. I
Snowmancer's a
shall.
great name, by the way.
Keep me posted.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Roger that. Thanks, Sky Pirate. Over and out. I know you're out there, Snowmancer.
Snowmancer.
Captain Spirit doesn't need weapons. But just in case.
So again, this game does a great job of making you want to click on everything, right?
Right.
Like, you kind of like feel like
Time for my secret
there's never a
tattoo.
moment where you're
Only
like,
my team
you know what,
knows
fuck it, I'm gonna leave this room and just go do some bullshit. Like, you constantly feel like you're like, I want to see what he says if I click on the guitar, or if I click on this picture, or this, you know, fucking poster on the wall, or whatever it is, because you know now what this game is about, which is, oh shit,
I can take
he's
the
doing some
pain.
shit right now. What's
At
it?
least I don't have
Oh,
to
he's got a
use
power
any
again.
moves.
His power is to make that shit happen in 10 seconds instead of the usual 30 that it takes. What's in this flyer?
Did.
Man,
Nice.
I wanted to
Super
go to
comic
that,
sale.
But Dad had to watch the playoffs.
Oh, it's over. Oh, Dad had to watch the playoffs, huh? Wouldn't take him to the...
Watch out, supervillains. Today I make my own
I mean, look,
superhero costume.
playoffs are pretty important.
True. That is true. It's not... Coming.
I know, I'm coming.
I'll just look at Mantroid's team.
Every superhero team needs a supervillain team.
Oh, there's cool. Alright, well, let's go with Dad, because he's about to have a cow.
Sorry, you're too cute to fight evil.
Alright, let's get out. I kind of want to look at that secret map real fast.
Oh, that's adorable.
Secret treasure is buried.
So where's
out
my
there in the
house?
wild.
Home base.
Now I have
Where's
to
the secret
locate the
to
second part of the map.
Terrible. Dan the Terrible, Hell Volcano, Forest. Alright, let's get out of here. Before Dad gets mad.
So what do you think so far about this?
It's cool, man. It's like it's actually even probably, I like it. I like it on par with the last one so far.
Okay.
I mean, the one we're playing, Life
I
is
might
Strange
tell you
2.
to come. Don't ignore
Right.
me.
Yeah.
But I
So,
This isn't
all
a
right, let's
hotel
see.
bar.
Let's see how this
I got
plays
things
out.
to do.
Oh,
Pour yourself some milk.
a little bit of a douchebag, right?
Dad?
Yeah, a little bit.
He's
like,
giving
wait a
off stepfather vibes. Is that his real dad? I don't know.
Yeah, right. Oh, like, it's not a hotel. Like, yeah, okay, yes, we got it. We all fucking wanted to say that
Breakfast
to
of
our
champions.
kids.
Yeah, you can't be
Well,
ignoring your
like-
father when he cooks for you.
Yeah, but he's like, yo, it's breakfast time. I don't think he's that much of a dick, right? Like, to me, that's like, oh, that's not a great look.
The little three beer vibe though.
What
That's
did you expect? A waffle?
That's a rough-
three morning beer vibe.
That's a rough look. Look, if it was three mimosas, I'd be like, all right, yeah, I hear you. That's like a thing that we've all accepted. But three
It's
beers
just,
is not great.
eggs are good.
Listen, buddy, you won't hurt my feelings if you don't.
So
love
like
my
I
eggs.
chose
doesn't
this
care.
is all fine. I didn't want to say, hey,
Right.
mom's is better. Because
You know
this
what?
guy's been drinking 3
I'm gonna
beers
watch
in,
the
and I'm sure
cooking
this
show.
kid's
How
dealt
to
with
be a
this guy
super
before, and he knows
breakfast
how
chef.
not to get slapped in the
And you
face.
could be my
Oh,
official food
boy.
taster. Yo,
But then he says something like that, and he seems a little cooler.
He seems great. Like, he seems like he's like, dude, I'm trying to get better. Like, I'm trying to be a good, cook.
So I'm not going to mention his drinking again. I don't want to get slapped.
Look.
A cigarette burn on my arm or anything like that.
By the way, are you talking about my drinking?
Yeah, I bet we win.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Sorry. Don't swear, okay?
I don't.
I like it. Now that's the fucking spirit he drops on his little fucking 8-year-old son. But don't don't swear. We're good.
Like a rebel.
Hey, is your arm okay?
Oh, how do you get that fucking bruise on his arm now? I'm questioning.
Better.
Looks like somebody grabbed him.
Did he ask you about it or say anything at all?
Yeah.
No,
it's a little weird when you say anybody ask you about it.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're okay.
It probably means
Yeah.
it happened because I fell down.
You must be excited
That's
for Christmas.
usually what it means, right? He's like, hey, let me ask you about your arm while I chug the rest of this fucking beer at fucking 8:15 in the morning.
Hoping Santa might
It's a good look for everybody. This is a good look for dads, right? I'm making dads of the world look great.
And Santa needs to get me a new job. It has to be a console.
So, that being
Basketball costs
obviously a
$10.
joke, but what do you think? How does this play into your idea of like dads slash stepdads slash, like relationships between dads and their kids? Like, what do you think? Is it good, bad? What does this play into?
Always fall asleep.
Seems realistic. I like it.
won't today.
You like it so far?
This father's obviously
Wake me up
flawed,
and we'll go.
and they have a flawed but not terrible relationship. There's love there,
I do.
but this guy seems like a fuck up already. Like, his drinking is probably related to the loss of his prior job.
Now go take advantage of your weekend.
And I think
Weather outside for you
the
to
kid's
play.
mother has also
Whatever.
figured out that this guy's
You're
probably
free.
not on a
Don't
good
grab me later.
trajectory.
Who, the dad, you mean?
Yeah. I don't think they're together.
Are you guessing that the wife is not part of, or the mother is not part of the picture? You're saying?
No, I'm guessing that they're a divorced couple or a separated couple and they're sharing custody.
Okay.
That's what this seems like.
That's. Do you see what he grabbed out of the cupboard?
Beer?
We'll see in a minute. We'll find out.
All right, now I get to explore.
What would Captain Spirit do?
I'm
He's
like
gonna
a
wash the
little
dishes,
bit,
so
slightly bit bummed about the idea of making like dads look like a piece of shit.
yeah.
Like, it's not my favorite because I'm like, yeah. Oh shit, here we go. Oh fuck.
No, this is the kind of shit he get. This is how he got his arm hurt last time.
Maybe I could cook something for Dad.
How about I'll cook him beer?
I like how you just walked away. You're like, fuck it. Nah, I'm out. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Dad.
I'm a little hesitant to throw his beer out because maybe there's still a sip in there and he gets mad. There's a floater in there, son. Are you being a little bitch?
Santa monster cannot be.
That is really good.
What the fuck? That's fucking blue balls on that power. Yeah, let's be a little smartass and add ice cream.
Let's see. What do we need?
Pretty great. Because this game really does allow you to feel like a little kid.
Yeah.
Which I think that's, if this game couldn't land that, then this episode means nothing, right? Like, if it doesn't allow you to feel like a kid, then what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
And they actually, so far at least, they did a pretty good job of making you, like, have the options of being like, hey,
I can make Dad some mac and cheese.
should I add ice cream? Or should I fucking mention Mom? Like, these are all things that, like, kids fucking deal with all the fucking time. And I like how they did it.
Wait, how is it? It can't be morning then, because the fucking father's watching some kind of game.
Beginning countdown to launch.
Unless it's a Saturday morning or something, and it's a football game, maybe.
Even
those start at like 1.
It's definitely a weekend.
And if they live in California, I guess it could be a football game on at 9. But it sounds like he's watching basketball, so I don't know.
He's definitely watching basketball, 100%.
Okay.
Actually, I don't. Well, yeah, you'll find that out in a minute. Like, that is important to the story, not in a way that I'm spoiling anything. But look at his powers. Look at him go.
Cool. I did absolutely nothing. This kid is.
No, I can also cook shit with my hand if I put it into the fucking microwave and then wave my hand in front of it. For some reason, I love that outside view of the house.
Yeah. Well,
it just looks so fucking good.
Good job.
It's a very cool, their version of whatever they're going for in terms of like that like aesthetic is so fucking cool. Let's see, read this. You can do X and pop up the words if you can't read, if it's hard to read that, by the way.
So let's see. We also heard through a friend that you were in some kind of bar fight. The police declined to arrest you. Thank God. Please take care of yourself. So this sounds like, this is the letter to Charles, and it said they're concerned about him and Chris, and since new life has been hard since Emily left us. So us makes me think that maybe she's dead, passed away, or has like disappeared somewhere to where nobody knows, because it didn't say left you and Chris. So,
right.
To cut to the chase, we want to help. So we hope you'll allow us to take care of Chris for the next year, as long as you need. Consider joining us. So okay. So the dad is not just like he's depressed.
But
who's it from? Who's that letter from?
Yeah, from Grandma and Grandpa.
There you go. Yep.
Anyway, only showing that I figured that out when they said it. Hey, we're there to, but. And the way they're writing it, it's not his parents; it's hers, probably. So forgive us. Yeah. So I'm sure he didn't take that very well with them saying, "Hey, we'll take your kid for you."
Oh, Dad, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Let me go back and check on this microwave.
Again,
sure shit doesn't burn.
Well written, right? Like this game is not. We always give a lot of shit to storytelling and how hard it is, and it's fucking hard. But like, so far, do you think that they have created an interesting development between
the father,
him and his dad, and what has happened? Obviously, the greatest story, which now we understand, is fucked up. Whether it's because she is alive or not, or whatever the case is, it seems like it's fucking well told. Do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, as I read that article in the paper, it looks like that's the incident that happened with our peoples from Life is Strange 2.
Whoa. Is he getting those
there you
tickets
go.
again?
Starting to connect the dots, huh?
Wow, Portland HeroCon.
That would be a blast being a freight hopper.
HeroCon sounds awesome. I'm going to pop open one more of these BA-21s, by the way.
Nice.
They're fucking amazing.
So where are you at now? Rating still the same? 4, or has it?
This is definitely a 4. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to go up, but it's definitely not going to go down. It's not
delicious. A buy on site.
Still in progress.
This is this is
have
like
it once, and make sure to have it once, but not necessarily like every time you need to fucking jump at the chance to drink this.
Right. So we've talked about before that it gets a little bit dodgy on like, would I get this on site every time? Right now, possibly. Which is why I don't want to say it's a 5, because I'm not sure that I would get it every single time on site, but I feel like maybe I would, which leads me to believe that I'm like, this is definitely you should definitely try this at least once, because it is that delicious, it's that perfect. It is not overbearing. This is the kind of shit where I'm like, yeah, just get it and try it.
For me?
You see it, try it. You're not going to get it on site. Don't buy it on site. But like, this is a one-time, definitely.
Not bad at all.
Oh shit!
Better
All right,
start cooking from now on, buddy.
Mom made the best mac and cheese. I mean,
She did make the best mac and
so what are you
cheese.
thinking about the dad so far?
But this is the perfect comfort food for a winter
I'm
game
a lot
day.
more sympathetic to
Thanks.
him right now because it seems like he's fucking up, but it's
Taste
probably
it.
because the mother died.
Yeah. Nice.
Man, now I'm hungry
Best
for mac and cheese.
ever.
100%. I'm starving right now. And best mac and cheese ever. So you know.
Can't beat that. But that's basketball.
It's just I want to say again, like these views of him, like the view you just showed from him behind him, looking at the TV and his dad and all that shit, or stepdad or whatever. Like they are.
I think that's his real dad, bro. That's got to be his real dad. There's no way if his mom is dead or whatever. There's no way they're leaving him with a random boyfriend or ex-husband.
Right. So I'm not saying yes or no because I want you to kind of like, enjoy it the same way I did, which is like without any knowledge. But like, point is like the way that the artistic view of this game is fucking cool. Like the way they tell the story through the artistry of it is so well done. It's not high quality. It's not like, it's not like 1440 or like super high def 4K shit, but it's like somebody was
I don't think Dad
perfectly
knows.
drawing
Can you
these
just fix them
scenes
from work?
to really convey a family connection between him and his son in a way that I thought was super cool.
Absolutely. This seems like the storytelling is paramount here. They're doing a good job with that.
Hey, can you get
Okay,
that?
you guys can't hide from me.
Like even the bullshit with like the fucking stand in the corner where the clothes are drying. Like it's clearly not important to the story because you can't even click on it. But it just adds to what this family is. You know what I mean? It's like so cool. This is the shit where I'm like, this is why I love fucking video games. Because somebody better than me is able to like say, I want to tell a story really fucking like I want to really drill down on like this is what the family's about. And if it comes down to being that there's like snow on the window and there's fucking they're drying their clothes in the fucking family room while the dad's watching a game. Like I just want you to feel what this family is about. They fucking kill it.
Our Lord is watching out for you. By the way, is your mother or father available to speak?
Well, I have to ask first.
Chris, who the hell are you talking to?
It's a church.
Nobody, Dad.
Jesus is...
Yeah, this kid knows what's up. He's not trying to get his arm grabbed again because he wanted to tell his dad about the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Chris, these are the most important numbers for you on this list. Oh, yeah. Cool story, Dad.
Middle one?
Oh fuck! I want pizza. You want to order pizza?
Yeah, right? Alright. Fuck's with the recycle bin.
Jeez, that is packed. I better take it out.
Alright, let me
Ugh,
just make
I
things
hate that
easy on my
smell.
dad so maybe you won't hit me.
Wow. All right.
No!
Yeah,
Is that
Crowd
a-
Star, that's what we said. I think that is what happened.
Yeah.
I think something happened
Yeah.
to his mom, and his father is now kind of dropping into a fucking a descent, a quick descent because
I could take
because
over
of the
the
depression.
town with this army.
We know that, right? We hear about that all the time, right?
Yeah.
Families don't handle that well,
Mom
and
bought me
understandably
so
so,
many cool
right? That's a fucking terrible
So we
fucking
never
moment
throw them away.
to have to deal with.
I
So
won't.
even worse when you have a little kid who is clearly like what we're learning about him so far is that he is eccentric, right? He's like into shit. He's very big picture, like, you know, about what he can perceive that's not real. And he has a great personality, or not personality, he has a great imagination. And if you're a dad who's like, hey, I'm into sports and whatever, maybe he's not like what you're looking for.
This guy's kid is a theater kid, obviously, and not a sports kid. And
right. And is that going to work well for a dad that clearly is into sports?
He's like, man, before I could just send you to talk with your mother, and now I got to fucking deal with you and your weird likes. And
right.
Theater bullshit.
No, I mean, and that's a real fucking problem, right? Like that's a thing that people have to deal with all the time. Is like, that's why we have multiple parents, because we try to pick and choose the angle. What are we going to approach our kid at? And if you don't have that, and that's where I want to give this guy like the credit of, like, he doesn't have that, as it seems right now. He doesn't have that. And how hard is that? How hard must that be to overcome that part of your brain that's like, fuck, why can't you just be more click? You know, whatever that click is, whatever the fuck that is, just be that. He doesn't have that right now.
I'm sorry, Nocturus. We want to be there for everybody.
Which, again, kudos to them for the storytelling, because they're fucking killing it.
Yeah.
Don't Nod fucking crushes it at making you understand where your characters are and where they feel and why they feel that way.
By the way, I gotta say, what's making this Haywood Barrel, Bourbon Barrel Raspberry Stout with vanilla beans a little more bearable is eating double stuffed Oreos in between sips.
Really?
It sucks up some of the intense raspberry syrupy type taste.
So are you saying that if I got that beer and got double stuffed Oreos, it would be good?
No. It would be bearable.
You're saying it's bearable. Okay, that's a bummer. All right.
More bearable.
Go back to your master.
All right. So you're saying this beer sucks?
I do not like it. I do not care for it at all.
I like it. I snorted how excited I was to hear you say that you were like, I want to be very clear. I fucking do not like this beer.
I am not a fan. Let's look at this TV.
Only my brain waves.
So, high-level bullshit. What do you think about this so far?
I like it. This is fun. I'm rooting for this family. Seems like they've had a hard go of it lately.
Right.
And this kid seems like a little bit of a nerd, and I, kind of want people to be nice to him. Stuff to.
Because you were a
nerd that
too.
lost his. Nah, I wasn't really a nerd, but I mean, I did nerdy shit.
I knew you would not allow that to go fucking unreputed. You were like, fuck that shit. No, I was fucking cool.
No, I didn't mean to hit that again. Skip. Okay, why did the TV not turn on? Well, no, I did some nerdy shit, but I was well balanced.
You were fucking cool. We know. You were fucking cool.
I was balanced, I think. I was balanced.
Everybody knows Serious Jess was fucking cool as shit.
At least the Forest Warrior protected me from the snow ghost.
The Forest Warrior. What, Snowmacron guy? Or what?
This isn't greedy. Right, Santa?
I'm actually, I will say full disclosure, like, I'm surprised at how well they were able to tell the story of a little kid, assuming that this is all written by, like, grown-ass adults.
I hope I can draw as good as Mom someday.
It's incredible to me that they were able to actually tell what, like, little kids go through, because it's fucking hard. That's the hardest thing in the world. As an adult, as a parent, I can say the hardest thing in the world is to understand what little kids are going through. We try, we do our best. We think we know, and sometimes we do know, and other times we don't. And it's a crapshoot. But the game is, can we understand what our children are going through? And so in this game, to be able to, like, this well portray what little kids are going through, that's fucking impressive. That's not a thing we should fucking, like, poo-poo. That's, like, legit. that they're able to show like what a fucking 9-year-old kid is going through day to day.
Is this kid's name Chris?
Yes.
He crushed everybody. He found the fucking double the score of the next guy down.
Right, because he's pretty fucking cool.
I mean,
stop.
I don't know if that correlates.
Don't be no. Don't be that guy. Don't be. We literally just. I gave a speech about why it's important to let kids be fucking kids. Don't be that fucking guy.
Wish I could draw like this.
I'm just saying, winning the video game competition doesn't make him the coolest kid ever, but sure. I'm gonna crush you. I don't like people. Yo, what the fuck is that coming out from between his legs? Is he pooping?
No, it's Hot Dog Man.
Yeah, but what the fuck is that? Like that looks like
it's a hot dog.
No, like the mustard guy on the ground. It's like, oh no, because he's scared of the. So there's the toast guy, I guess, the hot dog dude and the toast guy, and he just shit himself. That's crazy. He shit himself. That's awful. All right. What are we doing here?
I don't want to do a podcast with you anymore. I think we're done.
Maybe I should put stickers on the toilet too. That's pretty cool, actually.
I wonder when I can start to shave.
No, don't do that, kid. Don't play with the razor. Let's not play with the razor. Ooh, we're gonna interview ourselves. Let's do it.
Holy fuck! This beer is getting better. By the way.
Yeah,
Welcome to WHERO. Today we are honored to have an interview with the world's most awesome superhero, Captain Spirit.
This is a Craig Mack to Jess question.
Hello, Beaver Creek.
What do you think about this kid so far?
Captain Spirit, when do you think you will defeat
I like him because I think he's like a sweet kid.
He's a bully and a coward.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like he has very many friends. He might struggle socially.
Heard reports that he is putting together a team of supervillains.
I mean, he's creating a whole world for himself of friends and a social life, and
you will forgive them if they don't join Mantroid. He's not worth it. We have to live in peace.
And you're good with that?
Or you will destroy them.
I mean, he's doing the best he can with where he's at. His mom died. He moved. He has no friends. He has active imagination. So I'm sympathetic. Man, I'm not even paying attention to what was asked now because.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
You're distracting me.
I apologize.
Let me say my parents.
I'm happy to hear that. Can you give us a hint about how you discovered your epic powers?
You answered correctly. Actually, that was good.
Okay. Do you have any final words for your audience? Be nice.
This seems sad.
And always fight for the good team. Thank you, Captain Spirit.
So this kid seems like he could grow up to be Steve Rogers.
Now back to WHERO
like Skinny Steve.
News.
And then maybe ultimately, oh, look at the sneaks though. Those are all right. I don't mind those. Now it won't let me look at them again though. They don't really match with his outfit that well, but hey, pretty cool.
Don't be a dick. Leave him alone.
I'm saying. Now let's wash our hands, kid, because you're a dirty little
where's
kid.
the heat?
Uh-oh.
I bet the water
No hot water?
sleeping again.
You're an asshole.
His dad's not paying the bills. There's no heat. Alright, what else? What else can we do here? No, I don't want to go in Dad's room. I feel like he grabbed my arm again. Soft bullet gun? Oh shit, no, I don't want to fuck with that. Shoot Dad's probably not a good idea.
It's war.
No, well now he's committed, so now I have to do it. He's gonna fuck me up, but once he said sorry Pop, it's war, I can't not shoot him. Now I have to do it.
Headshot!
Ow, cheap shot. I'm going down.
Oh, his dad's cool about it. I thought he was gonna punch me.
You can't kill the zombie jock.
No way! That was a headshot!
I am a superhero.
What if he just fucking popped up and fucking
I'm a
punched the
superhero!
shit out of
Can't
him?
argue with that. Zombie down.
Let me watch my game now, kid.
Captain Spirit strikes back.
Alright. His dad's seeming a little cooler. I thought he was abusive, but
I wonder
Hey, can't it be both?
With Nick anymore.
so what the fuck did Nick do? Who's this Nick guy?
I wish I could have gone on a hike with Mom.
Oh.
This has to be Mom's. She liked art.
Man.
It seems like Dad might be into some fuck shit.
Teen spirit.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the laptop and see if I can find a...
There's my hot dog man.
What does fuck shit mean, by the way?
Whoa. Is he getting
Oh, that I was referring to that whole thing with the teenage girl in the magazine.
Right.
He's like,
It's
oh,
a
it must be
little
my
bit fucking
mom's.
weird, right?
It must be my mom's magazine. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I tell everybody when they find anything that seems a little bit weird. I'm like, it's your mom's. It's fine.
All right, this I can't find it. I was looking for like a pin for the fucking what you call it? Why is this?
This could make a pretty good helmet.
Nah, don't do that, kid. Now you that's transitioning to full weirdo. But oh wait, I was supposed to make a fucking yeah. Okay, fine. I'm gonna be full weirdo.
What's full weirdo?
That this is full weirdo.
Oh,
right
right,
here.
there you go.
Total weirdo.
Oh, fuck.
One more piece and I'm almost done.
That's dope, actually. He looks cool as fuck. Are you kidding me? I did not do that when I played, and I am kind of bummed out that I didn't. That looks great.
He looks like he's ready to survive an alien abduction and mind control.
He looks super fucking
now
cool.
You learn your lesson and stay clean.
He looks like 80% Batman, except for the fact that like Batman's cool. But like other than that, this kid seems alright. He looks actually like he's in what's the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He looks like he has like a brain damage, impact there.
I hope I set this right.
Yes, hell of a dunk.
Oh God, I hate going in there.
You there?
No more fear. I have to face this monster. The city needs hot water. Well, that wasn't too hard. I've tamed the water beast. Hey, Dad. The water heater was down again, so I fixed it.
Wow, you put it back on? Congrats, buddy. I know you hate getting in there.
No, no, no! You suck. Boo. How stupid are you? How can you not score here?
Oh, wait. God damn it. I guess I was on mute. Fuck.
Where
Are you there,
fuck?
Mac?
Yes.
Yeah, I was on mute for
Are
some
you
of
on
that.
mute?
Damn it. Yeah,
God
I was on
damn
by
it.
Don't
Don't fuck with me and make me feel like I fucked up. I was like, I've done nothing wrong. I am unimpeachable at this point.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
it.
Well, I wasn't off for that long. I just put it on while you were talking because I didn't want to talk over you.
Good. All right. So let's get back into the game.
So he went in. That was cool, man. So he fucking went into the boiler room and turned the hot water back on. I didn't know what the fuck that was about, but
it was cool though, right? That was cool. It's very much a kid moment, which I thought that was cool.
Let's see here.
That
Why would I
does
even?
not look good.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking it's all fucked up. Yeah, Dad's been drinking again. Dad's been drinking again. How would I even notify?
Hey.
I'm gonna fix it. I'm just gonna fix the lamp.
Welcome to Craig Mack's life.
Ooh, what the fuck is that? Ooh, a key.
Ooh, the mystery of the secret key.
What secret? What mystery of the secret key? What secret key? What? Sure, I'm a nosy ass kid. What do I fucking need a key for? I don't know.
That proud Sarge is laughing.
At the dumb shit we do. So he's.
I know this drawing sucks, but it's cool that Dad put it here.
Alright, what's this? Record. Yeah, let's play it. Dad's gonna come in here and fucking yell at me. I shouldn't have played that.
Good call, by the way. On Proud Star with the Where the Wild Things Are connection. On that's a good call, man. It's very interesting.
This seems like it's my mother's album. Record.
So, what's playing? I can't hear.
I don't know, some shit that sounds like a woman singing. And this is not something that father would probably listen to, I'm guessing. Ooh, that's where the key goes.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's 7 years old. That's how tall I was. That's cool. Is this something I should just get up now at this point, or is it?
I always say
shoebox.
Roll it out as long as you can. Play it as long. I mean, unless you want to get up, you get up whenever you want to. But I always enjoy these moments as long as you possibly can, because sometimes they're just like they are what they are.
This put me in the position.
Mom's old records.
Yeah, it was Mom's old records.
Careful, booby traps.
Nice.
Dad never told me he had a new friend.
Oh, I'm waiting to meet your son? So yeah, he's seeing somebody else now. Tiny Dancer? Audra, huh?
Why don't you read it out?
Huh?
Read out the important moments.
That was it. To say, you know, you should introduce me to your son, blah, blah, blah. Feel like you're ashamed of me.
Tiny Dancer, yep.
Yep, Tiny Dancer. Dear Charles Erickson, I'm 12. I want to play pro basketball one day. To all your games. Oh, wow.
Any change in your beer, by the way?
No, same one. I'm just kind of nursing it a little bit. How about you?
No, I mean, it's
how much I like it? No. I mean, the Oreos are making it stay
like
at a 2 rather than a 1, but I'm going to give it a 1 because without Oreos, it's a 1.
Nice.
It's just the strong taste of the Oreos is kind of absorbing the raspberry taste and then putting that in the back of my tongue. So it's like Oreos forward with a little with the raspberry actually getting drowned out, which makes it a back end taste, which would have been good. So if they would have toned down, the raspberries on this, it would have been actually a pretty good beer. It'd been all right.
Nice.
So let's see. Alcohol. So this guy has alcoholism issues.
Because Dad couldn't pay for the house.
Oh damn.
That sucks.
So he missed his mortgage payments. And then the foreclosed.
Dad got fired. That's when he started working for the railroad.
Oh, beer cans in the pool. Yeah, so that's why he lost his job. Damn. I wonder if the alcoholism.
Awesome.
I wonder if the alcoholism came after the wife's passing or whatever, or if.
Dad used to always talk about this.
That's a good question, right? We don't know yet.
Oh shit! Look at this.
Oh.
What's that?
God.
That's the console.
Dad actually got me the new play box. No way.
Play box?
And he ruined the fucking surprise. Alright, let's go for this case. What's this about?
Wow. Dad had fans when he was playing in high school.
When he was playing in high school? Oh, I thought it was college from... Alright, well I think that's it from here. So let's back the fuck out of this and then put that key away. Or are we just going to leave the key in there? Cool. This kid's not slick. Alright, so I looked at the perfume, the baseball bat, none of that stuff. I'm trying to find this last part of my fucking costume, whatever that's supposed to be. But I guess it's not in here. A fist mark. Oh, that was...
I've never seen Dad get that mad. It really scares me.
Well...
Oh man, she loved this song. I haven't listened to it for a long time.
I guess he lost his car keys. I could take them. Okay, dude. How about your car keys? Sit there and watch some sports with my old man. Alright. This is a little bit boring. So I'm going to go ahead and... What the fuck? This is kind of boring. Who the fuck is Erickson? Am I? Alright. Let's not make people watch that. This guy's gonna keep drinking. Dad, why are you always drinking? Fuck's that at? Oh. Let's play with the dinosaur toy. Oh, these aren't sneakers, they're socks.
Eat everybody! I am Marty Rex, and you are my lunch. Roar!
All right. That was fun. Still there, Mac? I know it's been a long day for you.
I am definitely still... I'm just listening into you, man. I'm enjoying your breakdown of what's happening.
More basketball pictures here.
If I could go back in time, I'd go see him play. He looks so different in his basketball outfit.
Yeah, he's not drunk. That's why, kid.
Dad was so popular.
Unlike me, I'm a little nerd. Why is he always... what am I going to do? Use my powers in the whiskey bottle? Oh, I don't know about that. Evaporate.
So, for real, what do you think so far about this, like, this part of the dynamic between him and his... And you know, the father figure?
Do anything.
I like it, man. Like I said, it's not a fucking easy, happy story. It's this dude's been through some shit. So
it's believable, right? Like I actually, like, full disclosure, like all the bullshit aside, like this is a hard story to tell in a video game, and they're doing a decent job of showing that like shit is not always fucking great, and it's in some ways pretty fucked up, but like at the end of the day, at least me, I would say, well, I guess I'll ask you, I don't want to lead the witness. Do you think they have a good relationship?
yeah, as far as, you know, despite his father's fucking seriously struggling.
Right.
So, but, I mean, all things considered.
Let's check this out.
Cities of the Pain?
Ooh,
that is the most fucking important thing that I thought of this game, was the fact that they did not demonize the dad or the son. They made it be very real. That relationship of a family is fucking hard. And day to day, that shit is not fucking... People don't fucking just... You know, you don't just ease your way through that shit. Sometimes dad's going to be a piece of shit. Sometimes the kid's going to be a piece of shit. Other times, it's just... he has a bad day because he misses the wife or whatever the fucking problem might be, right? But for them to be able to depict it the way they do, which is like they generally seem to have a good relationship, even though the dad is sus as fuck. I thought that shit was super well done.
Yeah. So I'm about to give up on trying to find whatever the last part of this kid's costume is. I don't really know what it is. But hold on, let's see. I'm gonna throw a basketball. It's already bad that he doesn't say shoot the basketball. What the fuck is that?
Airball. I should ask Dad to show me again.
Did it say throw?
Yeah, to throw the basketball. Wow. Huh?
Empty balls.
Viking book?
Dad took away my firecrackers
He's a
when I
bummer.
blew up the garbage can last year.
Just be better, kid. Come on, man. You played sports, right?
What the fuck is this? The shark stinger?
Here comes the shark stinger.
Oh,
I like this kid a lot. I like him a lot. By the way, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think he's a likable
Shark stinger is
motherfucker.
looking for victims.
Like, does he need to be more like sports, you know, focused? Would that be better for his dad? Yeah, of course that would be better for his dad, because that's like clearly the vibe his dad has gone down. But like, this kid is fucking cool, man. He's just fucking chill. He's doing his fucking thing. He's having a good time living his life. Oh shit! Here come the powers, man.
Shark stinger.
Yes, Captain Spirit saved us.
Way to go,
You'll
Captain
never
Spirit.
run over anybody again.
Are those little fucking slippers the last part of my outfit here?
No superhero should wear those.
Yeah.
But they're so comfy.
Ah, where the fuck are your real sneakers, kid? The goddamn hugs. Alright. I'm gonna guess they're not in the wardrobe, which I had already opened, and then... Because the cape was already in there, that would be too easy, so... Look, you got fucking sneakers in here. Don't be a dick. Alright, well, I'm gonna say he needs to go outside, but... That's what I'm doing. And he's gonna go outside in his fucking socks. Like a little weirdo. Cool. Nice snow. It sounds like that song, when the landslide.
It's a good call. Yes, good call.
Nothing can escape the deadly aim of the beer hunter.
Which I actually really like that song. Full disclosure.
It's a good song. it means something, that song. Like it has a meaning, which is important when you look at this game also. That's why we like this game, right? It's because it means something.
Yep.
Yes.
Bam. Oh, I missed. I didn't get all of them.
What do you mean you missed? You hit fucking all of them except for one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to recycle
You wanted a fucking 100% hit?
Hell yeah. Fucking hit it or bust. Alright, what's this? Clear snow? It's fucking... It's starting to turn into a game of chores, but alright.
I could shovel it.
Alright, well done. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Proudstar. Says, I like the game, and they do a great job at portraying what it's like to be a kid. Which, by the way, I've been asking those questions. Jess, what do you think? Do you think they do a good job on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
This game is fucking
Extra bonus.
perfect at that. Like showing that vibe of what it's like to be a kid. That's super hard. Because remember, most of the people developing this game are grown-ass fucking adults.
Yeah.
So it's hard. We all think we know, and like those of us who have kids, we all think we know what it means to have kids. It's fucking hard to remember what it's like to be a kid, even as a parent.
Yeah, especially a little weirdo that walks outside with tinfoil on his head.
All right, well that's just mean, but this kid is.
Ooh,
this
the
kid
snowman.
seems cool.
I can't.
Are you gonna punch it now because you're a fucking asshole?
No.
You seem like a fucking douchebag friend as a little kid, man.
You used to be a good enemy. Look at you now.
You're right,
Look, he's talking
Proudstar.
shit to this stuff.
Proudstar, the game does make you understand what it's like to be a kid, unless you're serious, Jess, and then you're like, fuck this little nerd.
I like this. He's fucking hooking on. He's like, you must be an honorable enemy, worth it. Oh, look, he saved the fucking beer can from his alcoholic dad.
He used it for his own advantage. I like it.
Oh, shit.
Damn, he made that motherfucker be a badass. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I ever did any of this, so that's cool.
You mean in the game? I thought you were being in real life.
Well, not in real life. I certainly never did this in real life. Probably should have. I probably should have, just to have like a moment with my dad. No, I'm just kidding. I did not do it in the game. But I love how this game is so open, right, to this many interactions.
Pretty cool. All right.
Now, do you think this kid has powers yet?
No.
He has nothing.
His imagination.
This part of
By the way, is
so
the
different
ultimate
from where we
superpower.
were before.
Right? Imagination is, in the world we live in, the ultimate
The lake
superpower.
demon's rising.
It does look like some kind of fucking demon, like from The Witcher.
It did look fucked up. Yeah, you're right.
Fuck.
Proudstar said, serious, Jess. We all know you're a tinfoil hat kid, so quit giving the kid a hard time. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
I'm
You're
jealous
right,
because his tinfoil hat is better than mine, so.
He's an asshole. You're right. You're right, Proudstar. I love this guy. That's why I do this podcast with him. But he is a fucking douchebag.
I'm a complete
and
dick.
He hates little kids.
That's why I eat. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's PS4 is giving me bullshit.
Why are we at... What just happened?
It's weird. Alright, let's see here.
Dad keeps telling me this is a girl's doll.
Oh, shit, he's got an Elsa doll? Or Anna doll?
Ice Queen.
That's Anna, yeah. That's well done.
Sky Pirate, what's the situation since your last report? Did the storm cause any damage?
No, Captain.
The magnetic field protects us from any harm.
Sky Captain's pretty cool. I do.
Did you just open a new drink?
Your good work.
Yeah.
What are you drinking now?
It's a cider. It's called Steak in the Tart. It's a Vora joint. I've had this before. Cherry cider brewed with cinnamon and vanilla, aged on French oak for 2 months. This is actually legitimately good.
Nice, dude. Nice. I'm going to make a switch to one more different beer as well. So I'll let you know in 5 seconds.
I'm getting that weird fucking PS4 is too hot message. I never get that.
What the fuck is happening?
I had to rescue my old cereal bowl after Dad used it for an ashtray.
That's a dope bowl.
Gross.
The fucking monkey and shit. I'm gonna sit on the lookout. Yeah, it does sound just like Landslide. Then they put those different lyrics like flowers on the table. That's not how the song goes. Alright, there's a lot of sitting around on this. This will get boring, so I'm gonna stop sitting here.
Yep.
Okay, let's get out of there. Strawberry banana smash, huh? Nice. That
Yeah,
really
which
fucking
is... Who the fuck is this? It's Free Will Brewing in Perkasie, Pennsylvania, which it's not far away, actually. Free Will is great. I highly recommend if anyone gets a chance to visit Free Will, you can go check them out. They're amazing. This is 7.5%. It's a sour ale with strawberry, banana, vanilla, and milk sugar. So I'm pretty excited to check this one out.
All right,
This is going to be
here.
This is literally going to be like the polar opposite of what I've just been having all night long, so I'm probably going to end up a mess. But I'm excited to check it out.
Nice.
Oh my god, that looks delicious.
These are my favorite baseball
It smells like fruit juice. I like it. I'm super excited.
I've never heard of these players before. Have you?
John McClanahan, Scott Cicero. No, I think that's fake. I think they're made up.
Things about Dad, but I can't let him see this.
I mean, I've shot myself in the foot to any fan that's like, you're a fucking idiot. They're actually all like fucking on the 1928 Yankees. I'll feel like an asshole, but it's fine. I'm okay with it.
Doing better now.
I can hear your Twitch volume in the background.
You can? My bad.
Yeah, so you just turned down a little bit.
Yeah,
It only really when we're not talking here in the background.